Yo, what is going on, gamers? It is your boy Chris here, aka Christhatgamer. Today, guys, I'm bringing you another episode of how to get better in COD 4. Here today, you guys have been asking me a lot for class setups, and I'm basically going to be showing you guys my classes here today in COD 4. I'm also going to be showing you some other classes that I don't run, but I know that are really good. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. If we could hit another 40 likes on this video for this episode, I'll post another one in COD 4. You guys did crazy and hit 45 likes on last episode, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and give you guys another episode of this series on how to get better. So let's get straight into it. First off, I have the M16. It's just an M16 with red dot, a deagle, stun. This is literally the only perk that you can run in this game, bandolier. Like, everything else is banned. Like, that's banned. So you really can only run this first perk. This is literally the only first perk that you can run. Then we got stopping power, and then we have dead silence. And then the next class is basically the exact same class, but Juggernaut. Sometimes I'm getting just absolutely bursted, and I gotta throw on Juggernaut. Like, I legit have to throw it on. Then here's where it starts to get to my submachine gun classes. Now, I rock the AK-74U. I have tried so long the MP5 with red dot, but for me, I don't know what it is, but I suck with the MP5 back in the day in COD 4. I was good with the MP5, but now, like, I can't hit a shot with that. So I use the AK-74U. This thing absolutely melts. It's not like how it was back in the day. Like, this thing absolutely melts. It's kind of a little bit overpowered. So I use that. Deagle, stun grenade. Like I said before, every class is going to have the first perk. Stopping power. Just because the fact that this gun melts so fast that, like, running stopping power is going to make it kill faster, but even then, like, the meta with this gun in reality is the fact that it's killing so fast. Just use Juggernaut, so now you're kind of going to be a warrior and run around with dead silence. Like, that's the wave on the low. Next class, the P90 with suppressor. I gotta rock this class because this is the class that people just absolutely hate because they don't know where you're at. You know, you're shooting people from across the map with a suppressor on, and they're just like, they're wondering where this person is. Next class, AK-74U, Juggernaut, Extreme Conditioning. This is basically how I run across the map. You know, I put this on at the start of the round, run to my rush route, and then I switch to dead silence or something like that, just because of the fact that this is going to make me get across the map a little bit faster, and then I switch to my dead silence class. Something that you guys need to know, though, dead silence is broken. If you've been playing this game, you know dead silence is broken, so you can still hear even though someone has dead silence on, so you have to crouch walk a lot. So that's basically why most people don't even run dead silence. Like, if you're playing 44s, dead silence really isn't that necessary. So legit, like, people just say fudge dead silence, and like people just run with deep impact. Like, you could legit shoot through anything with deep impact on. It's absolutely mind-blowing, like, what you can actually shoot through. So a lot of people just rock that, and I've also seen someone rock this class. I think it's Blastful actually rocks this class. He takes off the red dot and he puts on suppressor. I personally don't like how the iron sights look on the M16 with just, you know, no red dot, but he can rock it. Some of you guys might be able to, and like I said before, like, the gun melts. The M16 is absolutely like a monster. The gun melts, so like if you throw on a suppressor, like, that's just gonna make you, like, people aren't gonna know where you're shooting from. You're still gonna be melting, especially if you use stopping power. Like, you're still gonna be melting people. The next gun is the M4 carbine. I've seen a lot of people use it. I've done a video on it. I use the gun. The gun melts. I've seen some people try to rock the AK-47, but the main two weapons that you're really going to be seeing is the M16 and the M4. That's probably the main two weapons. And then as far as submachine guns, you guys are going to be seeing the MP5, the AK-74U, the P90, and the Scorpion. The Scorpion, like, that thing is revolutionary. And, like, people have really been going hard with that thing. As far as snipers, I personally use the M4. That's really the only sniper that I've been using. But the meta that I've been seeing now is the M21. People rock on the M21 spray, like it's insane. It's insane, the meta that's kind of changing. Like, the guns that are coming out of the waterworks is really like the M21 and the Scorpion. And the fact that you only have 5 slots, like, you really have to choose what guns you're going to be rocking, what guns you're really going to be going hard with, because of the pure fact that you only have 5 classes. Like, there's so many weapons in this game that are viable, but you can only have 5 classes. So it really takes, like, you have to really go back and forth, like, which class you want to use, like, what gun, what playstyle you want to play, and stuff like that. But mainly, I like to rock these classes. I probably switch this back to where is it, stopping power, just so I have one class, the AK-74U with stopping power, then I got my P90 with stopping power. Like these are the 3 subs to go to, you know, like I said before, rush route, and then I switch to either my AR or I switch to my other sub with dead silence, and then I just crouch walk. So that's basically my class setup in this game. If anything ends up changing, then I will do another video on this. Basically that'll probably happen in a couple months when they add in all the new maps. That's like December, mid-December, something like that. So I might do another episode of a class setup in this game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video on how to get better in COD 4. Most of these weapons that I basically just showed you guys here today are basically the top weapons to use in the game. You just got to really fill it out, see which weapons are for you. Like I said before, like the fan favorite submachine gun in this game is the MP5, but I'm absolutely trash with it. So I use the AK-74U and the P90. That's what works for me. Maybe, you know, the AK is not going to work for you, so the MP5 works for you. So just experiment, see what works for you, and that's just what you got to use because that works for you. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure to show support down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.